Well, good morning, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome back. What an awesome weekend. I hope you had. I had a great one. Everyone's still on lockdown, but it is what it is. This is the perfect time for you guys to find me on YouTube if you haven't already, or on Facebook and Instagram. I am there as well. Let's connect beyond our morning moments. Speaking of our morning moments, this week's song is a great song that has been around for years. The thing you can tell about a good song is it will go through generation after generation, and this one has done that. It is What a Friend We Have in Jesus. I'm going to be reading to you guys today for our first verse, Bible verse, and first verse of the song from John 15. Starting in chapter 15, verse 12 says this: This is my commandment, that you love one another as I have loved you. Greater love has no one than this, that someone lay down his life for his friends. You are my friends, and if you do what I command you, no longer do I call you servants. For the servant does not know what the master is doing, but I have called you friends, for all that I have heard from my Father I have made known to you. You did not choose me, but I chose you and appointed you that you should go and bear fruit, and that your fruit should abide, so that whatever you ask the Father in my name, he may give it to you. These things I command you, so that you will love one another. I think, friend, and the understanding between man and God has kind of been mixed up over the years, mainly because you probably had a horrible friendship or a unhealthy friendship, or something just went wrong. And so then when we start thinking about friendship, we either think about this tension between God and man, where there's this weird, like, I only need you when I need you, and if I don't need you, I don't need you. And then there's this unique tension of, you're higher than me, so you want to do kind of like what the word was saying, but kind of can be confusing. You want to lord over me. You want to command me. I think the place where we find ourselves in the friendship that we're looking for is here. It's a unified connection that allows us to connect to Jesus and understand his desire for us was to understand and feel love, and feel it unconditionally and abundantly. And then sometimes you start thinking about what I'm asking for and what I need in this season of life, in many seasons of life, but especially in this season of life. Peace can be the one thing that you really need. More than what we want or the earthly desires that we may have, may just be peace. Peace is something that a friend can give us. How? Through listening, through speaking into us, through allowing us to realize when we go through the Lord to the Father that we are not in control. We have a friend who desires to journey with us, who desires to not leave us alone, who desires to be in every moment and every season with us. The flip side to that with this friend is we have to trust. We have to trust and believe that he's not there to just demand our love. He's there to provide us with love. He's there to treat us the way he wants to be treated. He's also there to carry us. In every season that we walk through, we have a friend that wants to carry us, to journey with us, to cry with us, to celebrate with us. And that is unique sometimes to the human understanding of Webster or Wikipedia, whoever you use to define your friendship. But a lot of times it can just be your heart's journey, defining what friendship looks like for you, because you laid your human friendships and compared them with your heavenly friendship of God being in your life and Jesus being your brother, your friend, and walking through life with you. And I'm here to tell you today that there is no comparison. We as man cannot love fully on our own. We cannot love the way Jesus does. So it is hard for us to understand, or it can be hard to understand the necessity or the relationship and the depth that it should and can have, because maybe we haven't experienced it. Let today be the day where that changes. Let today be the day where you decide to have a friend and his name is Jesus, and you find yourself not saying, I'm only going to talk with Jesus when I pray at lunchtime, breakfast time, dinner time, or when I get bad news, but I'm just going to journey with him all day. I found myself doing this, that I sometimes will just say, Lord, will you help me with this? Or God, I really am struggling with this. Or Lord, just thank you for being where you are. I'll be driving. I keep my eyes open, or sometimes, but I'll be driving, or I'll be sitting at home working, or I'll be with my boys, or I'm with my wife in just different settings. And I found myself just communing. and doing what a friend would do. A friend is going to randomly probably text you at some times and message you and send you different things, or they're going to have a long conversation, a short conversation. Our friendship with Jesus should not be based on us feeling convicted when we go to him. You only feel convicted and afraid to approach a friend that you haven't communicated with in a while. And then you don't want to look like you need something. Don't let the enemy tell you that that is the case with Jesus, because he knows our heart and he always sees our hearts. But a way for you to put death to that lie is that you just spend time with him throughout your day. So do that today. Find a way to communicate every moment. Thank him for the air, for the lights. If you are still homeschooling and that is not your calling, and those tensions come with your kids, just thank him for the fact that you can walk away and come back. If you're finding yourself dealing with hard decisions at work where you're either laying off people or you've been laid off, or that's something that may be coming near, find yourself trusting in God to give you peace, to be a friend that can hear your frustrations and hear your struggle and walk with you. I pray that this blesses you guys today, and I thank you so much for joining me. This week's song is What a Friend We Have in Jesus. What a friend we have in Jesus. All our sins and griefs to bear. What a privilege to carry everything to God in prayer. And oh, a peace we often forfeit. And oh, what needless pains we bear. It's all because we do not carry everything to God in prayer. Today I encourage you to take every single thing, the good, the bad, the beautiful, to God in prayer. Have a blessed day, guys, and I'll see you here tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time.